that particular character. Oh, alright, we're already getting started with the game. It's gonna be the Simon. And it's gonna be the Cloud, like I said, for Azrael.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we're starting on Smashville as everybody does. You know, the stage might be a little different. Because of course the platform doesn't move anymore. But people's habits really are not so different. People still be starting on what do you call it? On Smashville every single day. Okay, there's the down air. You gotta watch out for those because it's got a fantastic hitbox and it confirms in, you know, a lot of stuff. Pretty much everything, even kill moves for Simon Belmont. But it's also really his only landing option. I mean, of course, everybody can do some B reverse tricks. But, you know, if Simon's gotta get down, you know the down air might be coming. Gotta be aware of those. And if he doesn't hit you, Neil, and you have a proper projectile or anything, you can punish it. And of course, Cloud's up air, even though it has been nerfed to being a normal move where it doesn't hit, you know, Pikachu when he's crouching. It still has a proper hitbox above him with a lot of active frames and disjoint, so you can probably catch that down air. But the only thing Azrael's catching is that particular whip as Antireflex takes the lead. Okay, Azrael down tilting out of the corner. That's gonna be very good for him. I wonder if the slide of the down tilt goes underneath the cross. It could actually be a pretty big deal. Oh, and there's the cross slash. Still strong, not quite as strong, but still a very strong. Well played by Azrael. Oh, the up tilt actually clanking with the cross. Antireflex probably expected it to save him, but it did not. You know, now we see Antireflex setting up sled pressure game, and that's kind of nice for Cloud in this particular matchup. You know that if you're on stage, the Simons are just going to be setting up their traps like they would versus any other. They're not going to try and gimp you off stage because they're terrible off stage, which normally Cloud, you know, would have a big problem with. But versus a character like Simon, that's just not a worry. Okay, here come the X's. One more X. Looks like Antireflex is not that big of a fan of the holy water anymore, because whenever Azrael's off stage, I just see him go for that axe. And he's not setting up the holy water. I wonder if he's just getting his timing wrong, or if he just likes the X that much. There's the holy water, but definitely out of position. Would have covered the roll and not the normal getup. So you know Azrael is flicking that stick. Oh, excellent back air there from Azrael. Strong as always, as he takes the lead. So Antireflex gotta be kicking himself at least a little bit since he took the first dodge. But yet another normal getup is gonna get got by both the holy water and the normal forward tilt as Antireflex evens up. Still in the slide, percent deficit. No longer slide because that cross slash is still hella strong. That's definitely something that remains intact from Smash 4, man. The raw damage output of the cross slash. Yes, oh yeah, you gotta watch out with those. Like I said before, if he lands on top of you with a down air, you can conform him to whatever he likes. In this case, a back air for some nice damage. Okay, Azrael has the limit. Now remember, he's gotta use it within 15 seconds. At least 5 have passed already. He's gonna have to use it for recovery. Oh, and the air dodge. He probably tried to buffer a roll, but he got hit off the ledge. And that's a 1-0 for Antireflex. Those are some of the worst ways to go, people. Some of the absolute worst ways to go. It's very frustrating. So, I see Dylan in the chat. He's got to be enjoying this play because I believe he's Belmont main as well. At least his profile picture is. Yeah. And if your profile picture is not your main, but it is a Smash character, then you're doing something wrong. Give people the easy research when you're going out of country, you know. Yeah, Antireflex definitely getting using the buffer system to his advantage, I guess. Simon over Richter, according to Purple Debo. I agree. I agree. People who prefer Richter just like generic handsome anime dudes. I prefer myself some Conan the Barbarian. And it sees my Dutch people got some taste. Oh, and it looks like they switched from who's player 1 and who's player 2. Well, that's nice. Now we get to the scoreboard again. Wonderful stuff, people.
3, 2, 1, go!
But I'll fix it for you. I'll fix it for you. Okay, speaking of fixing somebody please get Antireflex some sort of fix for the pressure he's in when Azrael is chasing him. Look at the damage! Look at the damage. He's gonna need a lot more than a simple fix for that. Okay, looks like he's finally regained his footing. Hasn't gotten some damage on him, but at least he's gotten back on stage. At some point, yeah, okay. At some point, you just want to regain your footing, man. The hits will come to you. At least that's what he's gonna need. In just that little nair to forward air string, he already did more than he did with his entire first stock. Things are not looking too great for Antireflex, but Azrael is just gonna donate him the first stock by using an air dodge in a rather inopportune moment. You know, just take the X hit, man. Just take it. There'll still be a stock ahead. Instead, he decided to donate, which honestly doesn't seem to be that much of a problem, because on his second stock, he looks to be just doing a little repeat of what he did his first stock, which is avoiding all these projectiles and aerial whips and just landing move after move. He's got all this space on Sound City. Looks like he is not impressed with these hitboxes. And of course, a character like Cloud, he's not easily impressed by other hitboxes. The back air is gonna seal it out. Looks like Azrael is having a fantastic time here in game 2. Something major needs to change for Antireflex. He basically did 45% and got 1 stock donated to him. Everything else has just been Azrael. Just giving that Buster Sword, I think it's called a Buster Sword, over and over again to Simon Belmont. Okay, the return on the cross is gonna save him. Some juggle opportunities for Antireflex, but Azrael gets down immediately and reverses the situation. Oh, there it is, there it is. Fortunately for Azrael, he DI'd away properly, so the uppercut is not gonna take an early stock. Another down air. That one got the spike hitbox though, which is not what you want actually, because you're not gonna be comboing with the spike hitbox. You know, if you want to be styling extra hard as a Belmont, and I guess you could spike him off stage, but you know, Antireflex is in no position to style in this particular match. Big whips, all of them miss. One big sword is instantly gonna hit. That feel when your hitbox is just a line and you're playing versus Cloud. Haha. Oh, up air is unfortunately gonna miss. Would have been super sick if that hit. And he could use a kill right about now. You know, if he gets a kill, it's still gonna be in a terrible position, but anything is possible in Ultimate, man. Oh, big whip. Jumping over the blade beam, angling it downwards. But unfortunately, that's gonna be the last whip he's gonna be connecting in that game too. As Azrael evens up the game 1-1. Yeah, you'll get a sub. You get to watch some tournaments and use the tent emoji. Now, that's a top tier emoji nobody else is offering. And if you guys start subbing, maybe we'll get some more. And of course, you'll be doing good things, supporting your local Smash scene, or just European Smash in general. Because Lord knows we've traveled in the past as BYOC, and who knows what the future holds. Getting back to the full game, it looks like Antireflex is gonna be sticking with his Simon Belmont for game number 3. This one is gonna be the decider, as we'll be playing on Pokemon Stadium. It looked like it's Pokemon Stadium 2. Now, there are some differences between 2 and 1, but after hearing some conflicting things on the internet, I am no longer comfortable speaking about any of them. Somebody's been telling me the ceiling is lower on the version 2. Some people have been telling me the camera is a bit wonky or the stage is a bit smaller. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Just Twitter it yourself. And if you find it, be sure to share it with me. Okay, double down air. Almost a triple down air, but like I said, that big, long-lasting up air hitbox is going to be able to stop it if you come from up high. Okay, more whips. As Antireflex is still in a pretty bad position compared to Azrael, but it's a lot better compared to last game. And that's good because you can't expect Azrael to just donate some more stocks like he did last time. Neutral air won't be shield poking. Down air still's got a fantastic hitbox. Up air. Not gonna be enough to kill. They don't look that big, these Belmonts, but they are some very strong characters. And we all know muscle's heavier than fat, so you get to live to a long time. But not long enough, apparently, as Azrael takes that stocks at 160. More aerials coming out. His Cloud is looking just as comfortable as it did in Smash 4. And it looks like, I'm not sure, I haven't talked to any Cloud mains recently, but it looks like you can, with the exception of holding onto your limit, you can still play this character relatively similar to Smash 4. Because when I look at Azrael moving, I definitely see a lot of his Smash 4 Cloud in there. Which of course makes sense, because he was a top player in Smash 4. At least on the national level. And of course Cloud is still Cloud. So yeah. Another absolute fury of back airs. Multiple on shield. The last one shield poking. And it's a lot easier to shield poke in this game. So it's actually, it's more than just luck. You can actually really go for shield poke now. Flurry of projectiles coming out. Double X, double cross into the X. It's gonna be some big damage, but every time Azrael gets in on Antireflex, he does triple the damage he takes whenever he's hit by any of these projectiles. That's a problem, man. Antireflex has not been able to keep Azrael out properly. Even though he has been doing a fairly decent job escaping Azrael, it's just during neutral, where normally Simon Belmont would absolutely. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a stock. That's gonna be a stock, and that's a 2 stock for Azrael. Excellent play as he takes it convincingly after a lackluster game 1. Good stuff from Azrael.